third wave looms, Prime Minister Modi warns. Prime Minister Modi cautions COVIDians again. Tourist spots completely packed. Markets see huge crowds. No masks, no social distancing. PM's don't let guard down message. COVIDians invite third wave.
Prime Minister Modi has issued a second warning to COVIDians, expressing concern over images of crowding at hill stations. Prime Minister Modi urged people to act responsibly so that the third wave of the COVID virus could be prevented. Take a look at the report coming in.
Maskless tourists at Kempty Falls in Mussoorie throwing social distancing norms to the wind. Tourists flocking to the hills without any precautions. As the pandemic revenge travel continues unabated, Prime Minister Narendra Modi issued yet another warning to COVIDians. His second in less than a week, during his interaction with chief ministers from the northeast.
हिल स्टेशन में, मार्केट्स में बिना मास्क पहने, बिना प्रोटोकॉल का अमल किए बिना भारी भीड़ का उमड़ना, मैं समझता हूं एक चिंता का विषय है, ठीक नहीं है। कभी-कभी लोग सवाल पूछते हैं तीसरी लहर की क्या तैयारी की है, तीसरी लहर के लिए आप क्या करेंगे। आज सवाल ये होना चाहिए हमारे मन में कि तीसरी लहर को आने से कैसे रोकना है।
With fears of a possible third wave looming large, Prime Minister's first big warning had come at the first cabinet meet on Thursday after the big reshuffle. The Prime Minister told his Council of Ministers that images of crowded places and people moving without masks is not a pleasant sight. He said there is a need to instill a sense of fear in people. Prime Minister Modi added there should be no place for carelessness and complacency. A second mistake would have far-reaching consequences. The Prime Minister's warning comes even as thousands are heading to the hills to get some respite from the heat wave that is scorching North Indian plains.
मास्क सभी को लगाना चाहिए, डिस्टेंस रखना चाहिए, जितना कंट्रोल हो रहा है अब भगवान करे इस साल में ये बिल्कुल यहाँ से खत्म हो जाए।
काफ़ी टाइम बाद अभी घर से निकले हैं तो यहाँ देख रहे हैं, लेकिन क्राउड बहुत ज़्यादा है यहाँ पर।
बाहर निकले हैं, थोड़ा अपने आप को मन को एंजॉय करने के लिए निकले हैं, अभी थोड़ा रिलैक्स हो, लेकिन थोड़ा मन में डर भी है, कोरोना है, थोड़ा मतलब डिस्टेंस रखना चाहिए।
Though daily COVID cases have plummeted, there is no room to drop guard. But if COVIDians don't mend their ways, we will be inviting a third wave. Bureau Report, India Today.
There is no end to COVID violations. Hundreds of BJP workers gathered in Tamil Nadu's Coimbatore to welcome the newly elected state president, K. Annamalai. Shockingly, the party workers seemed oblivious of COVID protocols. No social distancing was in place, and COVIDians could also be seen without wearing any masks. BJP state chief K. Annamalai was given a royal welcome, and ironically, even he is not wearing a mask. Those openly flouting COVID safety norms not only put their own lives at risk, they often prove to be potential super spreaders. Pramod Madhav is now joining us live for the very latest. Pramod, on one side, you've got the Prime Minister going ahead and warning all these COVIDians. Then there is a BJP leader who's openly flouting COVID norms. How does the BJP top command, and what is the kind of action that the top command has taken against this leader who has gone ahead and flouted these COVID norms openly by not only putting his own life at risk, but being a potential super spreader in this particular fashion?
Well, it is very unfortunate that such things are occurring in the state of Tamil Nadu time and again, because this is what something we also warned back in April and May also during the election period, and there was so much rallies and not one party, just every party involved were conducting themselves in this manner only, even after our continuous trying to inform them that this is not good, and unfortunately this had occurred once again. Annamalai has been chosen as the president for Tamil Nadu BJP, and he has decided to go ahead with the rally. So this is actually at the starting point at Coimbatore. He's going to travel for 2 days. That is, day after tomorrow, he's going to reach Chennai, and this is going to be a road rally. And this is where this unfortunate hangama has occurred. Constantly, we are trying to tell the public and the politicians equally that maintaining social distancing and also making sure that people are wearing masks are necessary, and people should not gather unnecessarily. But unfortunately, these are the politicians who are preaching this but not practicing it.
All right, leave it at that. Thanks so much for joining us for the very latest details right there, Pramod. And here is India's third wave Swagat Sena. When it comes to violating COVID norms, both the major national parties are not far behind. In Telangana, netas from the Bharatiya Janata Party and the Congress-led political rallies where social distancing norms were thrown to the wind. These are the exact people who are giving an open invitation to the third wave of the coronavirus. Take a look.
Wednesday in Telangana. Friday in Telangana. Two of India's national parties doing a super swagatam for the third wave. If images like these have begun to trigger you, you're not alone. While you're constantly reminded about following rules and restrictions, these two images come like a slap in our collective faces. Brazen netas cocking a snook at COVID norms and tearing to shreds public faith in our politicians. Let's get a closer look at the new faces of India's third wave Swagat Sena. This was Wednesday. The man leading these crowds is Revant Reddy, the Congress party's new Telangana state chief. Swarmed by supporters, Reddy's Vijay Yatra saw these disturbing images. Not only did he break all COVID norms, this ridiculous netagiri caused huge traffic jams in Hyderabad. The Hyderabad police has booked Reddy under the Pandemic Act on the grounds that he did not seek permission. And on Friday, it was the turn of the BJP's state president, Bandi Sanjay Kumar, seen here leading a huge rally in Telangana's Nagar Kurnool district. Hundreds of BJP workers participated in the crowded rally welcoming Bandi Sanjay, who was riding a bike along with his supporters. And it looks like such crowds are the flavor of the season. The Telangana BJP chief recently announced that he will undertake a 750-kilometer long Padayatra from Hyderabad on August the 9th, right about the time the third wave is predicted to be upon us. Meanwhile, Member of Parliament from Telangana, Asaduddin Owaisi, was busy doing third wave Swagat himself. Stretching his wings in pole-bound Uttar Pradesh, he oversaw this hugely crowded inauguration of a party office in UP's Bahraich on Thursday. Do politicians have no memory of the second wave devastation? Is the KCR government in Hyderabad toothless against such netas, since the TRS itself has been an offender in terms of COVID crowds?
Telangana has lifted COVID-19 lockdown. However, the state is still reporting COVID-19 cases. Amid all these things, political parties and its leaders are busy holding meetings and rallies where many of the participants are not following COVID-19 protocol or wearing masks. When experts are warning for a possible third wave, these kind of behavior by our public representative definitely raises several questions. With camera person Damodar, Ashish in Hyderabad for India Today.
Thousands died and millions suffered due to the second wave of COVID pandemic. However, people continue to be irresponsible. It's like we've never learned our lessons from what really transpired in the second wave of the coronavirus. Massive crowd thronged the Balaji Mandir in Rajasthan's Dausa, while the guidelines make social distancing, offering prayers mandatory. But these COVIDiots do not seem to care. The images are proof of highly irresponsible behavior. that endangers lives. Social distancing, going for a toss, many of the devotees not even wearing masks. The mass flouting of COVID norms comes despite clear warnings coming in repeatedly by doctors, medical professionals, Prime Minister. Recently, Rajasthan Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot expressed concerns over the negligence of COVID protocols. However, it seems many have not learned even a single lesson. With the threat of third wave looming large, Uttarakhand government has decided to cancel this year's Kavar Yatra. The decision came after IMA's warning against festive gatherings. However, Supreme Court has sent a notice to UP government over its decision to allow Kavar Yatra, and the matter is going to be heard on Friday. Take a look.
On a day when Indian Medical Association shot off a letter to newly elected Uttarakhand CM PS Dhami, warning him of repercussions of holding annual covered processions, good sense, it seems, has prevailed. Uttarakhand became the first state to cancel this year's Kavod Yatra because of the COVID pandemic.
लोगों का जीवन हमारे लिए प्राथमिकता है, हम उससे बिल्कुल भी खिलवाड़ नहीं कर सकते, उसमें हम कोई कोताही नहीं बरतेंगे, इसलिए हमने यात्रा स्थगित करने का फैसला किया।
The IMA has been vocal in its appeal. The Organization of Doctors has declared that allowing any religious festival could be dangerous.
Evidence which is across the globe, it says that once we are following strictly COVID appropriate behaviors, there is a 70 to 80% possibility of reduction of the cases. It is well documented.
But Uttar Pradesh has decided to allow the annual road pilgrimage with some curbs. A limited number of pilgrims will be allowed to take part in procession, and they will have to carry an RT-PCR negative report. In the meantime, Haryana and the national capital are yet to decide on Kavod Yatra. The Delhi Disaster Management Act mandates no mass religious gatherings will be allowed during the pandemic. If Delhi were to allow the Yatra, it will have to come out with a fresh order. The annual road pilgrimage involves Shiva devotees called Kavadiyas travelling by foot to fetch Ganga water from Haridwar or Gangotri in Uttarakhand. And they later anoint the water at the local Shiva temples as a gesture of thanksgiving. For the time being, all eyes are also on India's new Health Minister Mansukh Mandavia over whether his word holds sway. Remember, his predecessor's warnings against crowds had little impact on the massive religious congregations that erupted this year. With Dileep Singh in Dehradun and Abhishek Mishra in Lucknow, Bureau Report, India Today.
Shocking COVID norms violations. Ironically, at a COVID vaccination center, chaotic scenes were witnessed at a vaccination center in Bihar's Gopalganj. People turned up in large numbers to take the jabs amid short supply of vaccines and amidst threat of a possible third wave. COVIDiots can be seen flouting COVID norms, standing in long queues. There was no social distancing. Few can be seen wandering about even without wearing a mask, if you can see on your screens right there. According to the reports, people queued up since morning to avail tokens for vaccination. Soon the angry crowd was seen jostling at each other for the jabs. They also threw chairs at each other. All of this happened in front of the administration.
सुबह 7 बजे से हम लोग खड़े हैं, अभी तक वैक्सीन नहीं लगा है। पर डे का यही काम है। कल भी आए थे, तो कल भी शाम को 4 बजे तक खड़े रहे। जब 4 बजे तो इन लोग बोले कि वैक्सीन खत्म हो गया है, इनका ड्यूटी खत्म, वैक्सीन खत्म। सुबह से इस समय तक 4 आदमी को दिया गया है।
Breaking news coming in. Close to 250 people have staged a protest outside a vaccination center in Trichy after being told that the vaccination doses for the day are over. Take a look at the scores of people that have gathered outside the vaccination center in Trichy. This is a protest taking place at the vaccination center. Over 250 people protest over the lack of jabs at the vaccination center. They've been told that the vaccination doses for the day are over, and the people, of course, upset, have staged a protest right there. Amidst the fear of a deadly third wave of the virus, Covidians are busy holidaying and inviting COVID to our doorsteps. Hill stations are fully booked out. Tourists simply do not care, not even bothering to wear masks or maintain social distancing. Take a look at this very disturbing report that is coming in.
No oxygen. No hospital beds. Losing our loved ones. This was our plight just a few months ago, but we have learned no lessons from the second nightmare COVID wave.
कोरोना तो जब पंजाब में थे तभी नहीं हमने माना कोरोना कोई चीज है। जब कोरोना था तब भी जिंदगी जी रहे थे और आज भी जी रहे हैं।
कह रहे हैं कि तीसरी लहर भी आएगी, उससे डर लग रहा है?
कुछ डर नहीं है, डर लग रहा था तो घर में बैठे होते।
हम तो आपसे सुन रहे कि तीसरी लहर आएगी।
आएगी नहीं?
नहीं आएगी, हमें तो नहीं लगता कि आएगी।
Playing in the snow, riding horses and yachts, standing under a waterfall. This is how Covidians are putting our COVID fight at risk. Curbs have been relaxed, and that means people have thronged hill stations in Himachal Pradesh. This is how people are holidaying at the Rohtang Pass. No question of wearing masks or maintaining social distancing.
The local administration, they are saying they are constantly asking the tourists to wear the masks, but still people are defying the COVID-19 norms besides the social distancing.
India Today also showed you the shocking violations at the popular Kempty Falls in Uttarakhand's Mussoorie. After nationwide outrage over our report, the district administration has cracked the whip. Only 50 tourists can visit the waterfall at a time, and tourists cannot spend more than 30 minutes. With Manjeet Sehgal, Bureau Report, India Today.
As COVID cases in the country are dipping, many states have started to relax curbs. People have started to take advantage of easing of curbs and can be seen flouting COVID norms. These horrifying visuals on your screens are from Uttar Pradesh's Kanpur, where massive crowds can be seen thronging markets. People as well as vendors are seen without masks, without social distancing. It shows you how Indians are failing to adhere to COVID safety protocols and endangering millions and millions of lives. As cases dip in India and states ease the curbs, people crowd markets and throng hill stations. Tourists continue to flout COVID norms and ignore government warnings. Are Covidians inviting a third wave in India? Here's a look.
Hill stations jam-packed with tourists. Markets, commercial hubs and streets bustling with revelers. And on top of everything, no masks in sight. These shocking images are from across the country, from Manali to Hyderabad to Varanasi and Haridwar. As cases and positivity rate decline and cities reopen, people are back to thronging the markets, throwing all cautions and COVID protocols to the wind. Manali is one of the most popular destinations in India. In the last 1 month, lakhs of tourists have been making a beeline for the hill station. Several photos doing the rounds on social media show the famous Mall Road overcrowded, as Covidians couldn't be bothered about social distancing or masks.
काफी टाइम बाद अभी घर से निकले हैं तो यहाँ देख रहे हैं, लेकिन क्राउड बहुत ज़्यादा है यहाँ पर।
बाहर निकले हैं, थोड़ा अपने आप को मन को एंजॉय करने के लिए निकले हैं, अभी थोड़ा रिलैक्स हो, लेकिन थोड़ा मन में डर भी है, कोरोना है, थोड़ा मतलब डिस्टेंस रखना चाहिए।
Haridwar in Uttarakhand is no different. Massive crowd of devotees were on the banks of river Ganga, defying government's guidelines to offer their prayers on Friday. Most were maskless and gave bizarre excuses.
हो जा रही है पूरी, मोदी से गुजारिश है लॉकडाउन ना लगाए, हमने अपना माहौल सही रखे।
From Haridwar to Varanasi, different cities but the same old apathy towards COVID pandemic. At Assi Ghat, thousands of devotees with their families decided to flout norms despite the memories of the devastating second wave still being fresh.
जो अभी देश का जो कोरोना चल रहा है तो थर्ड वेव आने में मुझे नहीं लग रहा है कि ज़्यादा वक्त लगेगा. हम लोग सेकेंड वेव देख चुके हैं ऑलरेडी. वो बहुत ही ज़्यादा मतलब हम लोगों पे रहा है हावी.
Health experts have already warned that the third wave could hit the country in 6 to 8 weeks. However, it seems COVIDiots have not learnt any lessons from the deadly second wave and continue to invite the third wave. Bureau Report, India Today.
Yet another video from Himachal Pradesh has started a serious conversation online. In the video going viral, a little boy can be seen urging people to wear masks on the streets of Dharamshala, but COVIDiots walk past him, flouting all COVID norms. Take a look.
He doesn't have any footwear. He wears ragged clothes. But he ensures he has his mask on. This little boy has better sense than the educated people around him. Little Amit schooled people on the bustling streets of Dharamshala in Himachal by hitting them with a stick and constantly asking, "Where is your mask? Why aren't you wearing a mask?" The video has now gone viral on social media and taken the internet by storm, with netizens lauding the boy's effort and slamming the COVIDiots. Appreciating the efforts of Amit, the Himachal Pradesh police has now appointed him an anti-COVID mascot. We spoke to this little COVID hero who dreams of becoming a cop one day, and he's clearly born for the job.
पुलिस बनना है तो उसके लिए तो पढ़ना पड़ेगा, गुब्बारे बेचना छोड़ना पड़ेगा. पढ़ोगे?
Amit's parents are daily wage earners, and he helps them sell balloons every day. His adorable appeal video has led to a nationwide drive to provide financial support and sponsor Amit's education.
उसने वीडियो में जूते भी नहीं पहने थे तो कुछ लोगों ने उसके जूतों के लिए और कपड़ों के लिए पैसे भेजे हैं, और काफ़ी लोग ये भी बोल के आगे आ रहे हैं कि हम उसकी एजुकेशन में भी उसके हम मदद करना चाहते हैं कि पढ़ लिख के कुछ अच्छा उसका फ्यूचर बने.
Amit fears of a third COVID wave which could affect kids. This little boy knows what it takes to battle the deadly COVID virus better than all the so-called educated tourists around him. Let's all do our bit and follow this little COVID hero's example. Bureau Report, India Today.
Thank you. It's a wrap from me, Chaiti Narula, on this bulletin. For further news and updates, don't forget to log on to indiatoday.in or go ahead and download our app. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for your time.